Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Y'all know what we on today still. That Rico shit came back up. Remember the DA in Atlanta, that broad, she said it's gonna be two more major Rico cases coming out of Atlanta within the next 60 days. Got a lot of theories, and I got some shit to say about this. B-Rad about to join me in a minute. But before I start, I'm about to play this for y'all. It's Whack 100 theories on this situation.
You said?
Yeah, nah, we was just talking about that.
What I told you, I said she said it's coming. She said next 60 days, two more high-profile racketeering cases is coming. Nigga, hey, bro. Hey, I know the 3 squads, 2 of them get hit.
I hope she just ain't gun happy and none of it, and these shits don't stick like she think they. You know what I mean? She just on a power trip, just fucking.
You know, you gotta remember, bro, how she coming. Everything they got, what they got. That's what's scary about it, man. They got 10-year investigations.
You talking about the feds, bro? They don't come.
Well, that's not fair. That's Georgia.
That's
GBI. What's that? Georgia.
I really think Miko out there helping them people.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Man, if I'm down there doing anything, I'm shutting shit down. I'm cleaning house. I'm out.
You can shut shit down and clean house all you want. If it's already there, it's there. That might be why they saying go ahead on this circle. Niggas just slow down. Fuck it.
It don't matter. It's a 10-year investigation. You're done for, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, like I'm gonna be real. Like I know whoever, whatever. First thing niggas gonna do is shut down, right? So if they sitting back, they like, hey, look, fuck the surveillance. What it been, a month, 40 days? Ain't no more movement. We hear the wiretaps that went dead. We already know what time it is. We got what we gonna get. Time to go get it. But I said that though. There's only like 3-4 teams down there. 2 of them out of state.
I know one of them.
2 of them out of state. 1 of them still in house. 2, 1 north, 1 south, 1 right there. No, actually 2 right there. 2 there, 2 out of state. 4 teams.
Please hit the green house at the top. Thank you.
Oh, that was.
Shout out to 100 ENT.
In other words, wait, tell y'all, don't catch a Rico. Don't fuck around.
All right, man. Longevity. Hey, bro, I'd rather take a hit out here and got to.
Whack is saying it's going to be the next 2 is going to be 4 PF and 21 Savage. Now, that nigga 21 Savage, you would have thought he would have been one of the first ones. Not to say it like that, but his image and like the history behind him and the gang and everything, like, man, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Miko Worldwide had an interview in 21 Savage Hood, and that interview got a killer on the video. He got arrested. He appeared on Miko Worldwide. So even if he not helping the police, he helping the police with his videos and the content that he put up. It's all for the police. They scoured through all of it, and they caught a killer through Miko's platform. So I don't know who helping these police, but I'm sure a lot of people are. And the thing about New York is, and up the gang shit, because I guess the gang banging is fairly new in Atlanta, and these type of different sets that come from Cali is fairly new in Atlanta, but everybody know everybody business in Atlanta. Everybody real close, everybody friendly. So you wonder why, all these Ricos are going down out there. Like T.I., he said, you see him in the streets, but you don't know me. And that's just that's what's going on. But let's finish listening to this and wait.
Downsizing, come back up. They gotta sit that motherfucker wait to get out to come back up.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's only half of it.
I'll go right back to an apartment, bro.
Hey, yo, wait. So since, check this out. So since Georgia actually hit them boys with their Rico like that, and it's
the feds to pull it up if they want to.
So
that's what's so dangerous about it.
other states ain't gonna get the idea. Let's do the same thing.
Well,
Shit, 40 is.
what it is. I mean, niggas been getting, they got lucky. I don't know if they lucky because I don't know if they're gonna run a bowl day. Just because the fans ain't came in, don't mean they can't come in.
So they still got every
Well, think about it. When they ran up in Thug spot, when they picked the sir they want, they found silencers. They ain't been no work. Remember, when they come to get Thug, they ain't had nothing to do with them silencers. That's some new shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard nothing about them silencers.
No, you ain't heard shit.
We ain't heard, so that like they can come grab that.
So if they grab that, do they take over the case?
Both, no, what they do, they gonna listen, Georgia State already had their case of what they want to charge them with, right? That's why they come to serve their warrant. They can let Georgia go ahead on, run through their shit, and when they done, bam, charge them with the feds to grab them silencers, come see us. Call running bow-legged. Jimmy Hinchman, he got life in the state for the murder. They got life in the feds for the racketeering.
Yeah, them motherfuckers smart because they won't run the sentences concurrent.
No, they run a bow-legged. Yeah. So that means if they give
My
him
boy JD Mack
20 over here in the state, and the feds give him another 20, instead of him doing time off the 20, you got to do time off 20 in the state, then you're going to go do time off the 20 in the state.
So that's double. They don't run.
It's called running bow-legged.
That shit nasty.
Yeah, that's the same time I heard you say that shit, that bootleg shit. That's some
That's
fucked up shit, though.
But you want to go in there, nigga, I spent one time 25,000 just, I got the time, but I was trying to get a grand concurrent. You know what I'm saying? It was a dime on these sides.
Yeah, B-Rad, what up, my boy?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I was playing that shit with Wack, talking about how he feel 4PF, that's Lil Baby's crew, and 21 Savage is next to be indicted. And I just realized something. That boy Miko, a.k.a. Frico Worldwide, the Chomo, he was in both of their hoods in Atlanta. He did crazy vlog. And guess what? One of the dudes on the 21 Savage side, they were shooting a video. He got a song, I forgot the name of the song or whatever, but they were shooting a video while they were doing the vlog. While Miko was doing a vlog, this dude got arrested for murder recently. Or no, I think he on the run. They looking for him for a murder. This is a dude that appeared on Miko's vlog. And Miko was in Lil Baby's hood too, getting a lot of footage. So it's crazy. Even if y'all tell me, oh, he's not helping the police, he is. Because you can't tell me the feds ain't scouring through all that footage and seeing who got the gun, who doing this, and who doing that. You feel me? Salute, S. Young. Where you been at, my boy? So that boy Miko, I gotta mute you. Your camera is fucked up. What's up? Yeah, but now you frozen. Hold up, let me see. This dude Wack has some shit to say though. 4PF, 21 Savage. 21 Savage had a crazy gangster reputation.
Let me see if I can get a better connection with the audio. I'm sorry.
What you say? You want me to remove you and you add you back? See if that works. 21 Savage, who's like one of the hardest rappers. There was a video that shot in his hood called "Pull Up with the Stick," and that video was in 21 Savage hood, and that video caused like over 100 arrests and shit like that. Like, you know, he said, you know, you heard the song "Gang Shit," that's all I'm on. Atlanta ain't playing with none of that shit no more. You feel me? So that's what I was saying about other states and shit. Like ATL, they tight knit. They each other's friends. They know each other. All of them love each other from different gangs. They be chopping it up. They real close. So everybody know everything. You know what I mean? Oh, you been in the clubhouse streets. All right, I ain't doing nothing yet, but we gonna we're gonna set that shit off. I need to know your clubhouse name to make you a moderator because you one of the homies that been rolling with me. So yeah, and then we also gonna talk about a homie that got killed, Rollie Bands. I watched the video. Very sad. The boy must have had some gang issues or whatever in his hood. And he's on Instagram, you know, taunting his ops. And he said, I'm at home. I'm gonna be home in 5 minutes, y'all. If y'all got something with me, come get me. He said, I sleep well. I'm gonna be home in 5 minutes. And you know, he got home and the dudes took him up on his offer. They was there and they killed him. Like this new era of clout chasing on the internet and all this shit, like it's like detrimental. You think these dudes want to die, be rad, or what?
What was that? I'm sorry. I can hear you now.
I say, you think these dudes want to die or what? Why would you taunt your enemies, tell them when you home and all that shit? Like, are you crazy? Or you must.
I think it's a flex. I think that they think that they're calling somebody's bluff and that homeboy ain't about it and ain't gonna come and do nothing. And I think that they're just trying to flex out real hard and look tough. But you know, when these days when you pull someone's card like that and you put them on blast, these cats are gonna come at you, and it's just ignorance. People think that they're not gonna do nothing, and these guys are like doubling down, and they come after them and they get at them.
There you go, right there. Put on blast. There you go, right there. That's the shit with this internet. When you put somebody on blast, it takes it to a whole nother level, homie.
It does. It does. It really does. Especially, you know, if it's in school, when you were in like school and shit, or on the block, like, you know, someone's going to get at you on the block most likely, but there's a chance it might not happen if they're afraid of you or some shit, or if you got a team with you. But when you call somebody out on the internet and millions of people are watching, and literally if you don't do it, you're going to be done for. Like nobody will even speak your name ever again. So they feel like they have to do it. And it comes down to something that we've discussed at length on this podcast, is that, you know, there's a serious like lack of respect for life these days, that life is cheap in certain neighborhoods. And these cats, like, you know, when jail is something that runs in the family, you know, when your father's in the clink and your brother and your uncles and even your mother, you know, going to jail ain't shit. You know, you're going home.
Mm-hmm.
You're going home, and you know how to bid. You've been taught how to bid, and that's just something that you accept. You don't, like, certain cats don't go to college; they go to jail, and that's where they go. And it's sad, but that's actually true. It's been a running joke since the '90s, with like the Wayans brothers saying that kind of shit. But it's kind of true, you know.
Shit is real now. It's very real now, and
that's their form of higher education.
Wow. So that's the thing with this social media. You put somebody on blast. You don't know what girl is watching that he's infatuated with. Is she looking at him like the super thug? Or what dude is watching from his neighborhood? Or like anything. Dudes are so that fucking immature. Like they really care about what people think about them with this internet shit. Like they call me all kind of shit. The trolls, you know, they come at me or whatever else. And I get it. I'm a troll too. I'm fucked up too. But like,
fuck yeah,
can't take that shit. Especially when you're a gang member, hardcore. You know, in your brain, you're a gang member, you gang banger, and then another op is on the damn internet, on Instagram, knowing that he know who killed whoever, whatever, you know, because nowadays these dudes is deep. They've been killing each other, all that type of shit. So if he got hunted down at his house, so obviously somebody, it was on some next level beef. It wasn't like no little boy shit. It was some big boy shit.
Yeah, facts.
And you on the thing talking about I'm at the house. And I think I forgot the time. They came within a certain amount of minutes and murked them, period. They wasn't concerned about what he had there. They wasn't concerned about nothing. They came through and did him in. You feel me?
It's crazy, bro. And like I said, like we keep saying, life is cheap in certain neighborhoods and with certain people. And you're dealing with young cats, 19 years old. So like, they're like, fuck it, I'll go to jail. I'll stand on that. You know, like they're thinking like an 18 or 19-year-old kid, you know, like think of the shit that you were willing to do at 18, 19, you know, like.
Well, and now they do drugs. So they're really different.
Exactly. Plus, it's sad to say, you know, we're not in this situation. And, you know, like we've said before, like we have things to live for. You know what I mean? Some people don't really have much to live for. And the only thing they have is, like Tony Montana said, is my balls and my word. And my word is you talk reckless about me, or you step to me in a fashion that I don't like I'm gonna get at you, I'm gonna handle you. That's their word. And if they don't come through it, people are gonna say they ain't got no balls. So it's word and balls, and they go through it.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's very sad.
It kind of reminds me of the guy, Brick Baby, who was taunting, going through everybody's hoods and doing this thing on Instagram, clowning everybody's hoods, pissing over on the walls and all kind of weird shit. And he ended up getting killed. Or the other dude that we talked about, that's on the channel episode about fucking, I forgot the kid name, but when clout chasing go wrong type of shit. You feel me? Like, why are you on the internet? Are you a real gang banger dude? You want to survive. You don't want to get killed and get ambushed and let the ops know, and then they see you by yourself. Why the fuck are you on the internet fucking broadcasting? And I ain't, rest in peace and everything else, but why the fuck would somebody do that unless they want to die? That's how I be feeling sometimes. I feel like they don't they want to die. You know what I mean?
Well, also, I mean, I think they're aware that they can die. I don't think they necessarily want to die, but you also have to understand the 19-year-old mentality, that young boy mentality is, it ain't going to happen to me. It's never going to happen to me. You know what I mean? Look at all these cats that are out there, messing with really, really crazy drugs like fentanyl and shit. And they're watching every day on the news, people dropping dead from that shit. And every time you talk to one of them, their response is, I'm not an idiot. That kid was a dumbass. That shit ain't going to happen to me. I know what I'm doing. I can handle that shit. They ain't going to get me. And it gets everybody. There's always out of an entire community in a town of people that do it, there's those 1, 2, 3 people who don't die from it. The exception to the rule, but the rest are dead. But yeah, same thing there. Like, he ain't gonna get at me.
Yeah, the mentality of I can't be touched.
Exactly.
It has something to do with the new drugs that's giving them the lack of the lack of life, value in life and shit like that. But because it's that too. It's not just
it's all those things combined. Life is cheap. They don't value life, right? They don't value their own life. They don't value the lives of the people around them. And that's kind of understandable when, it's one thing to come from the hood. It's a whole different story to come from the get, bro. Like, a hood's a hood is a hood. It may be a little rough, maybe a little cheap, like broke, some wrong stuff. Yep. But when you come from like somewhere real hard, somewhere real fucking hard.
And you're involved in the shit? Yeah.
Yeah, like South Side Chirac coming out of O Block, like not a lot of cats there are looking for futures. I don't think any of them got 401ks because they're probably not worrying about that. Or if you're coming out of Brownsville or something like that, East New York, you might not be on the same speed that somebody from Harlem is on, because Harlem is about money makers and put it up. But out in East New York, it's just about being fucking hard and surviving.
Taking shit.
Yeah, that's it. So it's different everywhere. And like you said, also the mentality of being young and thinking it can't happen to me. And then on top of that, they only got so much, and usually it's their fucking honor or what they perceive as honor, and their willingness to get real fucking rowdy and to stand up for what's theirs and to protect mine. You know what I mean? And that's got to end in blood. So be it. They figure if they die, whatever. I don't got to suffer tomorrow through this shit. And if they don't, clout. They can put out an album or they can put out something. It's worth it to them. It's worth it to them. But to them, it's do or die.
To induce that type of behavior, the music they listen to, the drugs they take.
Well, yeah, the drill is all about that.
It's all designed to induce that kind of behavior. Because you listen to a rapper that's talking that shit, talk like he's ready to die, in the whole you know what I mean? And that's your idol. But really, you in the trenches and you really ready to die. And you pumping that in your head all day. You take an Adderall, you concentrating on it, or whatever else, you in a deep zone, you pop a motherfucking Molly, you get real infatuated with the artist, no homo, but you know what I mean? And you fucking sit there, you smoke that good, whatever, have some lean, and it just makes you vulnerable to the fuck shit.
It sure does. Plus, when you're sipping lean and you're eating perk 30s, those are opiates, and after a while, opiates start to fuck with your head, and a lot of people, when they get really, really deep into an opiate addiction, also benzodiazepine, which is Xanax, which they're all talking about too, when you get really heavy into those things, people start to wish for death. They literally will wish for death because they go through some really, really bad stuff, man. And they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So I think it's just a combination of all those things.
So would you make the guess that Rollie Bands, rest in peace, was on a drug? And what do you like when he did that? Like, because if he know he got real killers on his ass, and he go on Instagram and say, "I'm gonna be home in 5 minutes. If y'all want nothing, I'll be there." Like, you know what I mean? Would you guess that he's on drugs? If that was a bet for some money, that he was on some shit.
He may have been on drugs. Again, with the Xanax, with the benzodiazepine, that shit makes you not give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about anything. You're not worried about shit. You don't fear anything. Wow. It is what it is. So that could be that. Drinking. You've seen cats get drunk and act like they don't give a fuck, and the next morning they care, but at the time they didn't. Or like I said, calling somebody's bluff, thinking you're pussy and you ain't really gonna be about that, and I'm gonna expose you right now when you don't come to my crib. Plus, maybe that's just like the other side of the bluff is, come through to the crib. And then the cat that he says come through, he's got to think like, shit, what's he got? Like, does he got a couple of young boys over there with Dracos, like waiting on me?
It's crazy too, obviously. Because I don't think it was a professional hitman. It wasn't what I mean?
No, it was some kid coming with a Draco. And that's the other thing too. Like growing up, we shot the fair one. We put the hands up, and if that wasn't enough, or you had someone who was a little fucking touched in the head, a little 730 action, they might carry a Hawk. They might even get a little 22 or something, let it off, But these kids are rocking switches on 30-round clips. They're getting 30-round clips in handguns, and then they're putting switches on them, and they're dumping 39mm shells out of a handgun and just spraying into a crowd of 50 people. Like, they're not giving a fuck, bro. They're not giving a fuck. And they know it's death or jail. You're not getting away with it. Death or jail. And they still do it. So they
still do it.
I would love to sit down with one of these cats and actually ask them these kind of questions and find out, like, what is it that you're thinking, Plus, with the whole thing, I always say too is when we were coming up, like thugs, gangsters, gangster rappers, guys that were in the life or at least portrayed it, they were hitting them weight benches, man. They were out in front of the hood houses, fucking throwing out fucking sets every day.
Yeah, they cared about how they looked, and they was healthy, and they were really hitting them benches, and they wasn't out skinny as fuck on lean and these perks and looking crazy and can't fucking fight. That's the thing too, homie. That's what I'm saying.
They can't fight. These kids are out there looking like tatted up, starving Marvin. They can't fucking fight. They always resort to fucking guns and groups of peoples. And I think that some of them are thinking like, yo, well, I'm here. I got to do this. I got to stand on it because I can't be pussy. But I'm also not really trying to go to jail, so I'm gonna take my chance. I'm either gonna get him and be out on the run and do my thing, or he's gonna get me. And either way, I'm not going to the box. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going out like that. Mm-hmm. That could be the mentality. I think we got to get somebody up in here and discuss it with us and explain to us what it is, because we don't know. We don't know. Somebody from the young community, or somebody out there who's got somebody with them in the crib or in the spot right now that represents the young community. Jump up and give us a little bit of insight of where you guys are coming from. We'd like to know. It's fascinating. Like, what's up with the disrespect or the non-existent of respect for life? Why is life so cheap to you guys right now?
Their parents, they don't care about their parents' heartache and pain. They don't care about their mama. They don't care about the aunties and cousins and all that. Like,
because the way they're acting, it's like they're all alone in the game, and that they have no respect for life, and that they're not worried about that shit. They're focused on something completely different.
Clout. That's a part of it. That's what I say. I don't give a fuck. So
but what good is the clout if you're not around to enjoy it? I mean, are you really, really willing to take a 50-50 chance, and half the time you die and the other half you might get the clout for a couple weeks or a couple days until somebody does it up on you?
Yep, they gambling with their life all the time.
But They're gremlins. They're gremlins.
Yep.
You know, they're gremlins. So I'd love to know. I'd love to know. It's crazy. I think we've explored a lot of solid answers, but it could be something completely different.
For real.
Who knows?
Rest in peace to Rollie Bands, but
Yeah, for real.
Episode when Cloud Chasing go on. That's what I say. Now,
For real.
Now Wack was on there. I played it in the beginning of this thing. The Wack making his predictions, and somebody said, actually a YouTuber, he said, I forgot his name. I would have said it. My bad. But he said he had inside information that the next two to be indicted was Lil Baby, Spokea, Lil Baby, and who else? 21 Savage.
Well, all right. Now my questions with that is maybe I'm not up enough on 21 Savage, but 21 Savage, I mean, he's back in the country now, right?
Yeah, he never left. Well,
I thought he got deported.
No, they tried to.
Oh, it didn't go through.
Hold up.
Oh, get on that. Get on that.
Got a caller, homie. Here we go.
I'm right here. I'm just stepping out for 1 second, but I'm right here. I'm still listening.
Yo, what up with you? What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's JD Mac 100.
Oh, this JD Mac 100. Oh, this is the homie here.
What's good, kid?
What's going on, man?
Fresh out that Dago town, but he in another location right now. How you doing, my man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. Just doing my family thing. You feel me?
That's what's up. Yeah, you hear what we talking about? You heard what we was talking about?
Yeah, I was actually sitting there listening up to, guys were speaking on about, pretty much coming up in the streets or the neighborhoods, you know what I mean? And pretty much how it is right now, what it used to be, you know what I'm saying? It's a cold situation, bro.
It's reckless out here, man. They ready to die. You feel me?
Yeah. It's all from the misguidance. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what is it?
In the hot spot, and having to experience it differently. Like, they're not coming up in the suburbs or nothing like that, man. They're not coming up in those, good neighborhoods like that all the time. You feel me? So, some of these guys just blow them right out, right, they born, and they start walking, and, they go right out the street, man, and start getting a taste of life. You understand?
Yeah, you're right.
They're going to be coming up in, so.
Say, homie, could you do me one favor? My bad. Could you call my cell number? It'll be better situation. And then I can keep this line open or whatever. But it'll sound more clear and stuff because I got it hooked up to a speaker. So could you call my cell?
Yeah.
All right, good looking. Call my cell right now. Thanks. Yeah, that's the homie JD Mac. I want to really hear what he talking about. So he gonna call the cell. I got it hooked up to the Bluetooth speaker. One day I'm gonna be in the studio and y'all gonna be proud of me. But right now, we doing it like this. You heard? And I can't wait to get into this shit because I got so much theories about this Miko Worldwide dude, this Atlanta whole, everybody know each other. Miko did a vlog in 21 Savage Hood, and he also did a vlog in Thug Hood. He did a vlog in Lil Baby Hood. He did a vlog in Little Hood. And every single vlog, he had some weird shit going on where the nigga was interested in people with the guns and all that type of shit. He wasn't interested in nothing else but the bull. So, yeah.
It's crazy out here.
You there? JD Mac. Do you hear me? Can you say something? That shit oh, hold up, because I don't know why this is doing it. 1 second. Yeah, I hear you, but I'm supposed to be connected to my thing. I got you. 1 second. Sorry, y'all.
Nah, you good.
There we go. There we
Get a
go.
mic
There we
check.
go.
You know what I
Now
mean?
we
That's
hear you
all.
better. There you go. All right. Yeah,
Hear me
man.
now?
So yeah, we was just talking about that rapper named Rollie Bands. He got killed because he was on Instagram. He had some ops, and he jumped on Instagram, and he was just telling them, "Yo, I'm gonna be home in 5 minutes. If y'all wanted me, come get me, whatever else." And the ops actually came and killed him. So I'm just finding these these things, just Instagram and social media, and the way these kids are acting. We was just analyzing it, and that's basically what we was on. You feel me? But
Well, you know, yeah, I was hearing a bit of that too. You know, these young guys, like I said, man, they making some real major moves on their lives and shit. You know, on other people's lives, man. So like, you know, when the nigga get to testing, you know what I'm saying, and thinking, you know, you're untouchable in some type of way, or like, you know what I'm saying, or you know, whoever his ops is, he thinking, you know, they ain't gonna touch you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're inviting, giving out invitations like that, you know, you basically invite these niggas to the party, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And apparently, if you're speaking like that, you must be ready. You know what I'm saying? So, but apparently the young man wasn't ready, homie. Like, you know, he probably was thinking these niggas is, you know, chumming and shit, and they ain't gonna do nothing or whatever, homie.
But you don't think? My bad.
Thing,
I don't want to cut you off. But you don't think like these young niggas be having real shit in their brain? They be ready to go sometime. Maybe he was ready, but ready. He wasn't ready for the smoke. He was ready to go. And I don't know what was haunting this young nigga mind, but it's just crazy to me. It's kind of sad. Like this nigga was on Instagram. He said, "I sleep well." That's what he said. He said, "If y'all want me, I'm gonna be at the house in 5 minutes." Type of shit. Like that's crazy.
That's just asking for somebody to come and get at you.
Swear.
Yeah. That's you know, I don't know, man. You know, niggas is live and direct about it, man. You know what I'm saying? And whether he was ready to go or not, you know what I'm saying? He got his ticket and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And
you know, that's just what it is. I'm like, you know, that's what he was prepared for that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, hey, these guys, man, they a trip. Homie, this younger generation, you know, they
different.
They do things a lot more like, you know, openly, man. It's just even more like, you know, shit. I mean, look how they tackling each other right now, like they left and right, homie. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck what's in the way, what they chopping with it. You know, these young kids coming up with issues and shit. You know what I mean?
I heard his raps and shit. He got some shit the Push and P freestyle or something. He ain't bad. He kind of nice. He was kind of good. Maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
They took him out, but he was kind of good. But yeah, and then we in the beginning of this, because we was gonna get into this situation, the Rico and all that type of shit. Like Wack just somebody put out a video of Wack saying basically the next people to get indicted, because I don't know if you know, the DA in Atlanta said it's going to be 2 more major indictments coming out of Atlanta. And they also said, B-Rad, I ain't tell you this, they also said that a rapper is helping them out with these cases. So they said it's going to be 2 more major indictments. So Wack 100 said it's going to be 4 p.m. That's Lil Baby's crew. And it's going to be this 21. That's 21 Savage's crew. And
well, now Savage is out of ATL. I mean, he's originally out of England, but he's out of ATL now, right?
Yeah, he's out of ATL. And so.
And what about fucking?
Yeah, they both Atlanta. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, real quick on that. I know, like, I mean, maybe with Baby, maybe, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like he seems to go about shit the right way. Like he had that cat that rolled up on his property, and he popped that dude legally. He didn't kill him, but he shot him for trespassing on his property, and then he took his gun away from the dude.
I'm talking about Lil Baby, not Dub Baby.
Oh, copy. Yeah, copy that. Okay. Yeah, you're right then. That's possible.
South Carolina. But go ahead, J. 100.
What's that?
I said, go ahead. You were speaking.
No, I mean, you know, this on them niggas be on some other shit, homie. You know, they up there, homie. They got things, you know, working for them and shit. You feel me? So whatever they doing though too, you know, it's if they're indicting these niggas, man, somebody done snitch, somebody done did something, homie. They just messed with Van for a long time. You feel me? They messed with Van for a minute, watching certain people, you know, movements, things of that nature, plus they lifestyle, you know. These niggas move differently, homie. You see, it's like entertainment and shit for me. You know what I mean? That's what they do. Entertain, homie. You feel me? And then their life comes this one day. They came from the block, right? But then their whole life becomes this worldwide entertainment, right?
Yeah.
These niggas start putting their life on the shit, like, you know, look, this is what I be doing. You know, this some old, you know, that's how they moving, homie. You know what I mean? Still the same shit. They just bringing it to entertainment. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, like, you know, some of the shit you hear is real street shit though too. You know what I'm saying? The things that, you know, they dealing with is what comes to the light, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be entertained. Niggas gonna be like we doing right now. We talking about it, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Because we wondering like, damn, how the fuck are these niggas thinking? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with this? Like, boom, we rap. Like, you know, it becomes like, you know, this big thing. You feel me? So, you know, at that, you know, it's just that's how I see this shit, homie. You know what I mean? These niggas.
It's a lot of theories of who's helping the police.
Feel me?
There's a lot of theories of who's helping the police, and we already talked about Wack said it's T.I.
CIP.
But
yeah, he on that CIP.
But I, you know, Miko Worldwide is actually helping the police without even helping the police because, like,
fuck him.
He in the hoods, and he only record the guys with the guns, the hustlers. He went to 21 Savage. I keep saying this, and he went to Phobia. He went to all these hoods. And he had real killers on the damn, like allegedly or whatever. Somebody's accused of it that was on Miko Worldwide's video. So I'm just saying, like, that with that type of shit right there, they don't need that much help. They sitting there watching this nigga's vlogs and they seeing who's who and what's what. Just that. They learning shit off of that. You feel me? But there is somebody giving them some real information. And 21 Savage, you know, his whole gang, a lot of them dudes got locked up. It's crazy. The nigga that was on Worldwide that got locked up for murder, they want him for murder. That was on Miko's thing. It's from 21 Savage gang and shit like that. So it's like it's ill. And like I say, like a lot of places ain't close knit like Atlanta, and all of them are friends. Right. All of them run together. All this shit, they know each other business. Now they saying with Gunna, they putting 2 more hits on Gunna from when he was Shady Park Crip that ain't even associated with YSL. That's the shit that's going on, man. Somebody just down there, faucet running,
popping off at the mouth. That sucks. Somebody need to find out who that is and silence that man. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Or a woman. Could be a girl, bro. That would be crazy. It could be a female, and nobody would even think that at first. But it's probably a dude.
I'm like, real people going down for a lot of time, nigga. A lot of time. Atlanta trying to kill all that rapper ganging, all that type of shit that's going on out there because it was basically taken over.
Well, who stands to have the most to gain from all these guys going down?
Who got some shit over their head? But
I'm saying, like, as far as even the public knows, who down in ATL is going to have the most reason to take them down? Who's going to benefit the most? You know,
people suggested Killer Mike because he's trying to run for Congress and all that. So that's a whole nother issue. People suggested all kind of fucking people, yo. I was reading like, wow, basically like, but somebody's helping the police down there and giving them the info that they need, and they are like. Hip hop's so popular. They
just listen to the albums.
Yeah, exactly. She's black. She's a DA. Yeah, she happened to be a DA, but she's a black female, which is
she's not stupid.
She's obviously knows something about the culture and whatever else.
She's from around the way, and she probably knows people been in it. She probably came up right alongside it, might even dabbled and never got that far into it, but knows the rules and hung around and shit like that. I mean, when you're from a neighborhood, you're from a neighborhood. Even people that don't get down still know what's going down.
Exactly. And Atlanta is not big.
Exactly.
So who knows? But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there turned out to be some big person behind this. Somebody who's got money in all of their catalogs, and if they go away to jail on a life charge, those catalogs are going to be coming back to whoever has the most portion in it. And if they're signed to a specific label, or if they have deals with other labels other than YSL, if they're being backed up, or if YSL is partially owned by a silent partner, but some big name down in ATL, he might be snuffing these kids out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think it's that, but it could very well be that. That's a gangster ass move. And what would you expect from a rap CEO?
Yeah. Wow.
That's a boss move. That's a boss move. And if you're dealing with somebody who's got clout, I don't got to name names, but I'm sure everybody can imagine one name down there that not necessarily would do that, but could secretly have a piece because he's that deep in the game. He could secretly have a piece of all these cats, or since they're coming out of ATL, he's putting them on, or giving them help, putting them on with the right people because that's his fucking town. No, I imagine when you run a town and you're a former gangster rapper who is now a CEO, and you deal with gangster rappers all day long, and you're in the fucking life still, I imagine you do some gangster shit from time to time. And when a very, very rich man who holds the keys to a city, literally, if he's gonna go and do something gully, it's gonna be heavy.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's just a theory, and it's probably not true. It's probably just some dumb shit. They're probably just trying to rope anybody up right now, and who knows what they got on these cards.
Benefit from this shit. A lot of people could benefit, and a lot of people don't benefit.
Absolutely. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of money. Absolutely. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of money too.
From the ATL, they're trying to take top dude.
It's just weird that they're now popping up with cats that really don't have shit to do with these dudes. You know what I mean?
Around this DA got a rapper boyfriend or some shit, and he done put it on, and fuck around, they gonna emerge from this. Feel me? Because I don't think they trying to take out all the hottest people from the town, from VA.
Well, that's
Atlanta.
You could tell when this whole situation first went down and she was up speaking, you could tell that was her goal. She said it. She's like, we're going to clean this up. Like, we got a lot going on down here and it needs to end, and we're going to clean it up. So it's like, it's not just going to be one gang of 25 cats stealing fucking Toyota Corollas out of O Block. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to go after other people. And if Baby's doing it, and fucking, I don't know who else they're going to rat on. Like,
they suggested Playboy Cardi, who's involved in the gang, and there's a swamp story on him where the ops kill each other. They suggested 4PF, Lil Baby, who went to prison already for all kind of shit. He got homies in there for murders. You know what I mean? So he's, these guys ain't just, and with hip hop, like we said on the other show, it's very authentic. So these guys, they don't look like no big superstars. They don't look like no goddamn models or nothing. They get big for a reason, and they come from their hood, and people know certain things about them, and whatever else. And then they get it ain't like hip hop is like real crazy when you talk about these big stars like 21 Savage. He was involved in all kind of crazy shit.
Here or in England? Was that abroad?
Here. His gang.
Here.
21. That's a gang, and it's they got a history, and so it's like they're targeting this shit, and then you look at it, you're like, wow, yeah, it could really happen. Because Atlanta, man, like I said, these dudes is all too buddy,
right.
and everybody know everything out there, and the hip hop is old in Cali and New York and shit like that. You feel me? So we know how to rap and not involve the bullshit and let everybody know. Like even gangster rappers in Cali, nigga, they never ever put they set out there until Nipsey did it. But Nipsey did it with with bringing in love and like bringing people together. But I'm talking about real ones that's out there doing shit.
Facts.
They ain't gonna throw
Facts.
shit out there. They gonna let you guess. Real niggas that know them know where they from or whatever else. But like in Atlanta, like it became like a big fad. So and it became lucrative, very lucrative. They're making a lot of fucking money out there, hip hop in Atlanta. They running the game.
That's the mecca right now. You want to make music, you go to ATL, and that's it. It's been like that, and that's it. That's where everybody's coming out of. Everybody's not only are they coming out of there, it's not just homegrowns. You got cats moving from all over the place. You know, like Dirk moved from Chicago down there. You know what I mean? Like all those cats from O Block moved down there.
You got
so like
TIP, which
T.I. I saw the video. I don't think T.I. rat. I don't think he rat. Nope.
Okay. But did you hear him on the Crime Stoppers and saying call up this number? Did you hear him on that video?
No, that one I didn't hear. I do apologize.
That's that one, and then there's another one where he's doing another video saying for the call up. It calls 1-800-tip. And his name. Like so, it don't matter. Like if you don't got no paperwork, that right there for like certain niggas is like wow, you feel me? But you know, but like not only that, trust me, the nigga Whack ain't dumb, nigga. And the shit he's saying, like I started thinking about it. You got really thinking like
I don't think he's dumb at all, but I think if he were to hear something from somebody he thinks is halfway reputable, but it's something that he likes to hear or he wants to hear, I think he's gonna go with it. He's gonna drop it, and if he's wrong, he's gonna say sorry. And if you don't like it, as always, come see me.
Those situations haven't been happening. What do you mean? Everybody he brought out, they really did what they did. So
no, I know, but I'm just saying. Every once in a while, a guy like that is gonna, unless he's amazing at being a true integral journalist, he's gonna get caught up one day with a story that he emotionally has.
And another that it's about knowing some shit and then putting it out, and that's what you know what I mean? It ain't about.
No, but what I'm saying is he gets early word on it. He gets early word on it. He doesn't put out paperwork.
That's what you're assuming.
I'm not saying he did. I'm saying that's what I'm assuming. Like that's gonna. I wasn't saying it happened here. I said one day that's gonna happen to him because he's gonna get a case is gonna come up where he's gonna feel a real type of way about it, and he's gonna hear something he likes right off bat and think he already knows. And just say that shit.
But he a gang member and all that. Like niggas know you can't say this type of shit about it. You can't even speak on that unless you know some solid real shit. Somehow.
I'm aware, but yeah,
it's just what it is. You don't know who he knows. He probably knows some fed or something this and that just told him for sure. Boom, and it. You don't gotta hear no. You don't gotta see nothing else. You feel me? You could put it out the way you want to put it out. You ain't gonna tell him, I got a fed friend who told me this and that. He knows, so I know this nigga. Right? Like, this is my opinion.
That's true.
I'm assuming too. You know what I mean? But I know the mentality of gang members and all that. I know that because I was locked up with them and I was close friends with a lot of them, and I'm good friends with them. So niggas don't just be saying shit on that type of level and not.
I'm very well aware of that. Like I said, I always what he says is solid. You know, I'm not a fan of his, but I respect the fuck out of him because he brings it and he brings it correct and he does it right. But what I'm saying is, I just feel like because he's a real excitable dude, you know what I mean? And I feel like one day he's going to get caught slipping and he's going to hear something about a story that has something to do with something he knows, right? Like he's going to think he already knows what's up because he's like in on this. So he thinks he's going to know. He's going to hear something from somebody who's pretty reputable and it's going to be wrong. He's going to blow it out there. And then when it does happen and someone fires on him and talks mad shit like, yo, you said this, what's he going to say? You know what he's going to say? No, I'm just saying if it happened, I'm just saying he hears something so much and he gets emotionally invested in it. He likes it. He wants it to be true. And then he hears something from somebody he respects and on the subject. And I'm just saying he winds up speaking before the paperwork drops. I'm not saying he's good. He did it. I'm saying I want to see it happen to him.
Exactly. Let's get to the bottom.
I want to see it happen to him. But no, man, so far, I'll give it to him. The dude's aces, homeboy's aces. Like, he's solid. His stories are solid.
Imagine if T.I. is really the one. Because that might blow up. Because that'll be some fucked up shit. Because T.I.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Thug put his shit back on the map with that song. If it ain't about the money, Thug made T.I. back relevant and all that because we was already.
I'll tell you, I don't know what I was watching, but I saw Gucci Man was talking about T.I. and he was talking about how he's a house cat. You know what I mean?
Shit.
He knows what's up. He knows what's up, but he ain't never been outside. He ain't really about that. People caught on to him after they seen the skills, and then he got introduced. But like before that, he's never been out on the street. He's a house cat. That's what he said, flat out. That's what he said about T.I. And that was years ago. But I guarantee I could find you the clip for it. I guarantee I could find it because it was funny when he said house cat. It was like, ooh.
Shout out to somebody on Clubhouse that said T.I. was trying to warn us when he said, "You might see me in the streets, but you don't know me." I never forget that shit. Because T.I. was telling you might have seen me in the streets, but you don't know me. And the nigga, and they read some type of paperwork, JD Mack, they read some paperwork to where T.I. is required to work with them people. And I heard him read it, like, and I know it's true. Because I seen it, you know what I mean? The shit is official. The boy is.
Yeah, but the shit he was speaking on was like his family member, like a friend of his, and then family that he spoke to directly right then and there that got shot in front of him. It's like, dude, there are sometimes when you're standing somewhere and shit goes down, and before you fucking know it, there's blue shirts everywhere. And they know you fucking saw it, bro, and they're gonna break your fucking balls hardcore. And like, if it's got nothing to fucking do with you, and some dude that ain't got nothing to do with you rolls up into your family or your girl's fucking family's house and just starts icing people or some shit, like, what, you're gonna sit on a gangster code? You don't know that motherfucker, and he perpetrated against you, and you did nothing. You fucking fuck him.
Ain't no
fuck
what
that.
You mean? Let's go get revenge and do your thing. That's all.
Right.
So what you talking about? What you
That's great. But yeah, that's great. And mad people say that.
Great.
But how many of these people that say that would be willing to pick up a gun and go in and put in work on somebody?
Talk about them. Talking about me. Okay.
No. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I like if the cop showed up 5 minutes later, great. You know what I mean? But like, if a cop was coming around the corner as shit went down and like saw it happen and saw you standing right there, like, I don't think you're at that point. You're not allowed to lie because they know the truth and they can hit you for perjury.
You're never allowed to do nothing, but
no, they can hit you for perjury for that one. You can plead the fifth, but you saw it. I'm just saying there are extenuating circumstances where people don't have a choice. And I'm saying, like, if a cop comes around the corner and literally catches a serious crime on a fucking body cam, and you're right there.
To Nipsey Hussle, but just like that, and his homeboy Rampart didn't go testify, and then Cowboy did. Rampart, he gonna do some time for that. He gonna get in trouble for that. But he knew that, and he know the situation. Cowboy didn't want to go there. He did all them years, but he didn't want to do no little couple whatever for perjury or whatever the fuck, or whatever they'll give you. You know, he might get a ticket or a fine, whatever. But but
you can get serious charges. Like, if you don't speak on something.
I understand that, but if you claiming some shit, if you from something, you can't do that. Ain't no, you crazy. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying you're gonna sit there and fucking name names. What I'm saying is they saw you right there when it all went down. Like, you can't deny having seen it. You were there. Like, you're gonna wind up going to jail for 15 years for obstruction.
No, you're not. That's too much time. You ain't going to jail that long for not saying nothing.
Nah.
If you're the only witness and they don't get another witness and the dude walks free and they know you know, they're gonna fucking hang you from the rafters, bro. Come on, give me a break. They don't like being fucked with. Those people do not like being fucking played with.
I'm not saying you
but again, I'm super high, and that was there's just a crazy scenario.
Yeah,
that's a crazy scenario. It's not even worth talking about.
He said they come and kill your whole family. I'm like, what the fuck?
You had me going right there, though. That whole scenario, I was like, damn, this boy do that, be thinking and shit.
That be rad.
Yeah, he had the whole rap sheet down.
He went crazy with it on that
right scenario, though. You know what I'm saying? That was like, okay, yeah, but you know, it's all in question. You feel me? These niggas got history, man, and these, you know, it ain't nothing new for the guy, that type of person, to be working for the Popos, homie, or talking to the fans. Like, you feel me?
You're
so
right.
that ain't nothing new, man. That's history and shit, man. So, big things is gonna go down with it. You know what I mean? Big things gonna go down with it. Like, these guys are, they big guys for reasons. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And all of them do have some type of street history, homie. No matter what they say, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has some street history for them to be able to talk about it and, you know what I'm saying? Speak on certain things and shit. You know what I mean? They got it, homie. Some type of history, homie. So,
absolutely,
man. This whole little indictment thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the thing about Wack, homie, whoever he's getting the information from, this could be just them talking. He know niggas from that side, right? Nigga, you know what happened? That's just politics, and they talking about it like, So who the fuck is the Wack though? You see what I'm saying? So all they doing is politics, and he could have got his information directly from these niggas, man.
But what I want to know is why is he out here dropping these headlines and he doesn't have any paperwork on it? That's not cool. He's just putting out fucking clickbait right there. That's bullshit. He's playing us because is T.I. a rat? Like, and he puts up a video. That's
or
what happened.
Know some intel that we don't know, and the shit go down.
And he's moving on it early. He's moving on it early. That's what I was saying before. He moves on something early, and then it comes out that it's not the same.
You're right.
And that's when, and what I was getting at is that at that point, people would be like, "Yo, what the fuck, Wack?" And you know what he's gonna say? "Oh, you don't like it? Come see me."
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's his answer to everything. Like, you can't back that man in a corner. He'll argue for hours, but if you finally get him and he gets tired, he'll just say, "Come see me."
Exactly. Come see me. On Paru.
And that's on the set.
Everybody love what
that's how we doing it.
I love that. I'm a fan of that he's got it like that. That's fire. But like, hopefully nobody calls him out.
Travis said, "Nah, you lying."
I'm lying about what? I've been talking the whole night.
About what? About what?
I'm lying about Wack. I'm just saying, doesn't have paperwork. He's got the video, but I don't know. Videos can be taken out of context. You know what I mean? I obviously, I don't know. But we saw like a 30-second clip of him explaining a situation that happened where people died.
Now, if OPF, which is little,
and I didn't hear him say a fucking name. I didn't hear him say any names.
You're right.
He didn't even refer to who did it. He kept saying, "I feel it's like I pulled the trigger." That's what I kept hearing him say. But I didn't hear him say, "Yeah, and he did it." Mm-hmm. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
If Wack's predictions come true,
that's B for T.I. What happened?
If Wack's predictions come true about Lil Baby and 21 Savage, then are you gonna finally say, okay, Wack be knowing what the fuck he be talking about?
I agree. He always brings out the paperwork. He always proves it right. That's why I told you that is what I do like about him. I like that he's legit. The guy is legit and doesn't seem like a liar either. He seems on the level, and I respect him for that. I get tired of listening to him, bro. He's too much. He's too much and over the top.
But that might make me nervous if that shit comes true. Because I'm like, who the fuck do Wack know to get this information? You feel me?
Well, that's it. At that point, he's either got a rat in every single camp everywhere, or he's got someone giving him info who's got it, and it's not going to be a local cop. It's going to be somebody serious. So that means no matter what, if he's just friends with a really high end like agent of some sort, he just happens to know dude somehow, and they're tight. You know what I mean? And they don't really fucking get involved with cases and shit. They know each other and shit. But I'm just saying like that. With the suspect, man, a guy like that can't be caught with the police.
Sure. But people underestimate human beings' relationships, and people underestimate that. Like, think about this. Wack was, when he got on Death Row, the dude that was running Death Row is Greg Caden, is a fucking police. And Wack still got respect for him, and he just said it. He said that's why, because when I got there, Greg was the boss of Death Row.
Yeah, but that police officer got busted for stealing 140 kilos out of the evidence room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying that dude stands on shit. Like, he was a cop and he was filthy.
Still got friends Trust me, that's what I'm saying about underestimating human.
Oh,
beings'
look,
relationships like that.
every gangster out there knows a cop, at least one. And chances are they grew up with them because that's how it goes. Two good friends usually wind up, one becomes a cop and one becomes not.
Like he knows fucking feds. He got friends, trust me, that went through the academy and went on to be feds and went on to be this and went on to be that. Now he's still close with Whack 100. They still friends. Sure. So
and I imagine as a federal agent that he keeps it business and respectful as far as his position goes. It's still his boy. They still hang out and chill. Yeah, but I hope he keeps it as, yo, don't ever ask me anything. And I'm never going to tell you shit, but don't ever put me in that position.
No way.
I hope it's like that.
Robots? Are you
crazy? I would like to think that an agent working for the United States would not bring it up to somebody who could potentially put in the street and get people hurt.
No way. They're gonna talk and say shit. Trust me.
But do you think Wack's gonna turn around and talk that shit on the air and tell people this shit though? Like, you don't think his boy's gonna fucking smack him for that shit?
No, he's not gonna. Wack ain't never gonna say, "Oh, this person told me this or this person. I got these." He's gonna just
no shit.
Shit out.
No shit, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. If you were to tell somebody something like that on the low, and then he turns around and puts it on the radio, you wouldn't be fucking pissed. That's your fucking job. That's your job. That's your job, and people know you fuck with this man. That's your job, and people know you fuck with this man. And all of a sudden,
friends, and you know they'll never, you know what I mean? So see Wack benefiting off of this information.
I'm just super impressed. I'm just super impressed with your faith in Whack 100. Like, I mean, what are you gonna tell me next? This guy can walk on water. He'll never tell a lie. He'll never fuck up. Like, he's gonna fuck up.
This is all questions I'm posing to you.
Oh no, of course. Like, this is all talk.
Everything that he said came like these rats. He exposed real rats, even on.
No, of course. But where's he getting that information from at first?
That's what I'm trying to say. So that's not. I don't know how you see that champion Whack. I'm saying if he got friends that are friends of friends.
It's easy. It's easy to pull up public paperwork, man, on people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but how do you know? I mean, what is he just got people sitting in an office Googling every person's name?
All you have to do is know their fucking name, homie. I can pull up your shit, B-Rad.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying you gotta know about it. You gotta know that it went down in the first place. How's he finding this shit out? That's what I'm saying. How the fuck's he finding this shit out?
That's what we said about
friends. There's somebody, there's the information is like, you know what I mean?
Well, not. And I agree that probably is what it is. Just like I said last week, I said people, he doesn't dig it out. People bring this shit to him, but I want to know who brought him this one because he hasn't said shit and it doesn't have paperwork yet. When he pulls the paperwork, that's what's up. But like, I don't know, a 20-second video isn't enough. It's taken out of context. It's really not.
Yeah, you're right. And that's fair because
because I personally don't think T.I. would even get involved in ratting. To be honest, I don't think that would even. I don't think that would even cross his fucking mind.
Yeah, okay.
I really don't see that. I really don't see that at all. And I don't know, like, but if it is true, man, that's not good. That's not good. But nothing's gonna happen to him. And
you're telling me about having total faith in Whack. You saying with all this shit. You talking about T.I. and he got caught with 100 fucking guns.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have faith in anybody. I don't have faith in anybody. Yeah, I don't have faith in anybody, and I especially don't have faith in rappers because so far 99% of them talk that shit and then bitch out immediately at the first sign of danger. They do, and it gets covered up, and they got money for it, and it happens all the time. How come none of them ever go to jail? There's always crazy shit going on around them. It took these cats to be fucking literally popping people and selling weight and making real moves to get caught. When these other guys are out there doing crazy shit all the time and never get in trouble, like I don't know. Yeah. I don't have faith in them. I think they all when they get in trouble, I think they talk about each other all day long like a high school. That's what I think. Personally, I do because there's a lot of ratting. There's a lot of ratting in the game these days, and it's fucking sad, but it's true. Everybody gets ratted on. And when you stand up for somebody, you ever notice how when you stand up for somebody in a situation, like they're shocked? They're like, "Whoa, man, thank you." You know what I mean? Like they talk to you like, bro, I really want to say that was real deal. That means they didn't expect it because people are shitty out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep. And we always stick up for the motherfucker that need help. But shout out to everybody. You know, we're gonna end this thing because I gotta go to work in the morning and everything else. We did an hour. We discussed the topics and it was good show. Shout out to Travis Moreau. He said, but why the combo about whack though? This ain't no bash whack campaign, B Rabbit.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm not bashing the dude. I'm not bashing the dude.
That's why I say too much. That's why I was like, yeah, you gotta bash the whack. You gotta bash the whack 100 on me, but like, you know,
and JD Whack 100 is a power group. So, but it's all.
No, you know what it is. No, you guys know because I say it every week. So I know you guys are breaking balls. I say it every week. I like dude. I respect dude. I don't want to listen to him. But if I were to talk to him, bro, I'd be throwing these at him left and right. I want to hear answers. You know what I mean? I want to fucking see if he slips up. But I'm just saying, like, what would Whack would not ask the same questions about somebody like himself? Are you kidding me? He'd be posing the same shit. He'd be going in.
Yeah, for sure. We're not bashing Whack here, though. Shout out to all.
No. I just like, I like Whack. He's